Two brothers-in-law on a family vacation came up with a brilliant idea for a technology startup. When their plans went south, they ended up in front of the Ninth Circuit in the case JustMed versus Byce. Joel Just and Michael Byce decided to produce a digital audio larynx that could help people communicate after their larynxes were removed. They applied for a patent as co-inventors, and Byce started working on the device. Just formed the company JustMed, based in Oregon. Byce invested $25,000 in the company and accepted a position on the board of directors. After JustMed's first programmer left, Byce took over programming duties, working from his home in Boise. He and Just mainly communicated by phone, occasionally meeting in Idaho or Oregon. Byce eventually rewrote almost all the source code. He also updated the company website and attended conferences and meetings on behalf of JustMed, referring to himself as Director of Engineering. JustMed wasn't producing any income, so participants were paid in shares of stock. The company didn't keep formal records, and Byce had no written employment agreement. JustMed didn't withhold Byce's taxes or provide employment benefits. Byce discovered that Just owned far more shares than he did and became concerned that Just didn't see him as an equal in the corporation. To protect what he saw as his own intellectual property, he changed the copyright notice on the software to his name. He then deleted the code from JustMed's computers, which Just discovered when he tried to demonstrate the software for a possible buyout. Just sued Byce in state court. Byce removed the case to federal court on the ground that it was a copyright dispute about ownership of the code. He claimed that he'd been an independent contractor, not an employee of JustMed, and therefore he owned the code he'd written. The district court disagreed and held that Byce was an employee when he wrote the code. It was therefore a work for hire, and JustMed owned it. Byce appealed to the Ninth Circuit.